You are watching PR English Shorthand Dictations YouTube channel.
This is English shorthand dictation number 288 and the dictation speed is 160 words per minute. Ready? Start. Honorable Chairman Sir, I thank you for giving me an opportunity to participate in the discussion on the supplementary demands for grants moved by the Honorable Finance Minister in this House. At the very outset, let me express my strong objection and disapproval of the Finance Minister's statement that the honorable members who raised doubts about the nation's economic performance are jealous of our country's increasing economy. I would like to tell the Honorable Finance Minister that nobody is jealous of India's economy or India's progress, and it is not just the BJP which can stake claim to the nation's economic development. Every single Indian citizen has the right to question anyone in the executive, including the Prime Minister, the Finance Minister, or any cabinet minister for that matter. It is called democracy, where people's rights are supreme. We, the members of parliament, are the representatives of people's will, India's voice, and the symbols of India's poor and downtrodden. So, you should not be antagonistic to expressions of dissent and counter-arguments, as we are still living in Democratic Republic of India. Now let me come to the main points of debate, wherein the Finance Minister has claimed that Indian economy is undergoing a reset and we are growing faster than ever. Our currency is growing and India is the fastest growing economy. If this is the case, then we are not jealous, but we are worried that the Finance Minister is relying upon window dressing instead of addressing the deep wounds of India's working class, the scheduled castes and the scheduled tribes, unemployed men and women, and more significantly, the owners of small and medium businesses. They are committing suicide as they are suffering the triple attack of demonetization, faulty GST, and COVID-19, wherein the government of India did not do anything to address the concerns of these classes. Honorable Finance Minister is so confident of the Indian economy. But India's growth projections for the financial year 2024, as estimated by the World Bank, is 6.6%. It can be seen that most global financial and rating agencies have downgraded India's growth estimates sharply. Some are even projecting a growth rate below 5% for the next fiscal year. This means that there is concern about India's economic performance among the world's leading rating agencies who keep track of India's economic development and performance. I would also state that Nomura rating agency in one of its latest reports said that India's growth rate cycle has peaked and a broad-based slowdown is underway. Various reports state that revenue growth has already started slowing down, GST revenues have flattened with inflation, and there is a fall in import growth and corporate profits. Another area where the government has failed is disinvestment. The government is finding it difficult to achieve the disinvestment target of Rs 65,000 crore in the current fiscal year. The government of Kerala has been pressurizing the central government to get a sanction from the Finance Ministry as well as the Ministry of Railways for the Silver Line project. That is highly objectionable. The said project is anti-people. That is why I would request the Honorable Finance Minister that the Silver Line project should not get clearance from the Government of India. Kerala's requests with respect to Vande Bharat train, All India Institute of Medical Sciences, and a railway zone have not been considered. During the floods of 2018, the central government had provided rice and wheat as flood relief. Now, the central government is asking Kerala to pay for the materials allotted as flood relief. That is very objectionable. Honorable Chairperson, Sir, Andhra Pradesh is also an important state when it comes to NRIs. The Malayalis in Gulf countries are earning crores and crores of rupees for the government of India. After COVID, lakhs of Malayalis returned from Gulf countries. But there is no rehabilitation package for those Gulf returnees in Kerala. So many proposals have been given in this regard. Now I come to natural rubber. The price of natural rubber is falling day by day. Earlier, small and marginal farmers were getting 240 rupees per kilogram to 250 rupees per kilogram. Now they are getting 100 rupees per kilogram or 140 rupees per kilogram. How will they cultivate rubber? How will they survive in this situation? In Kerala, cashew industry is also facing a serious crisis. There is no financial support from the government of India to revive the cashew industry. The cashew industry is also bringing crores and crores of foreign exchange into India. But at the same time, the government of India is not supporting the cashew workers as well as the entrepreneurs. That is also a big issue in Kerala. In my parliamentary constituency, farmers are in distress. There is no package for paddy farmers in my constituency. I would request the Honorable Minister of Finance that in the next budget, an amount of 1000 crore rupees be allocated in the budget proposals for the paddy farmers in my constituency. Sir, the Government of India is going to start 140 medical colleges. My parliamentary constituency is a very backward constituency. I would request the Government of India to set up one medical college in my parliamentary constituency. Now I come to Sabarimala. You are very much aware of Sabarimala. Devotees from Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka and other parts of the country come to Sabarimala. Sabarimala is a part of my constituency. The pilgrims of Sabarimala are facing a lot of problems. Every day, lakhs of devotees are coming from Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Karnataka. But ample facilities are not provided to devotees. So the Government of India and the State Government of Kerala should come forward to make a package or to prepare Sabarimala action plan for providing facilities to the pilgrims. Sir, I rise to support the supplementary demands for grants for 2022-23 and demands for excess grants for 2019-20. Sir, I will be brief and crisp since the time given to me is very limited. Sir, let me start with the issues of my state of Andhra Pradesh. This issue has been going on for the last 3 years. The farmers of 29 villages who had given 33,000 acres of fertile agricultural land for the development of the capital city of Amaravati have been on a protest since December 2019. They have been fighting to ensure that Amaravati is made the sole capital of Andhra Pradesh and that the promises made by the Government of India are fulfilled. In a few days from now, we are going to mark 3 years of protest. There has never been such a long protest by farmers for their rights in the country. I appeal to the Honorable Prime Minister to announce that Amaravati will remain the capital of Andhra Pradesh. I also request the Honorable Finance Minister to provide funds for the development of Amaravati as all the development projects are held up. I would also like to raise the issue of Polavaram, the lifeline of Andhra Pradesh. The completion of the project will turn our state into a lush green state and also meet the drinking water requirements of the entire state. Therefore, I urge the Honorable Finance Minister to approve the revised estimate of 55,548 crore rupees as recommended by TAC, which includes the cost of land acquisition and relief and rehabilitation for the people displaced due to the project. Finally, sir, I request the Honorable Finance Minister to release the funds for the 18 commitments mentioned in the Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Act. I would also like to remind the government that this is the final budget that is going to be presented before the 10-year deadline mentioned in the Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Act comes to a close. Therefore, all the commitments made by this House through this Act should be fulfilled. The next budget is extremely important for us. Therefore, I request the Honorable Finance Minister to start releasing funds to ensure that all the promises made in the Act to 5 crore people of Andhra Pradesh are fulfilled. Sir, now I come to the supplementary demands for grants and the demands for excess grants. Firstly, the Honorable Finance Minister has sought Rs 1.09 lakh crore for fertilizer subsidy to the farmers. This increase in fertilizer subsidy is primarily due to geopolitical reasons and logistic issues that have arisen due to the Russia-Ukraine crisis. Both are the major suppliers of fertilizers to India, and the war between them has disrupted the flow of fertilizers. This demand is also justified since it is meant for farmers. But here I wish to make a point that the Honorable Prime Minister said on record that we need about 2.5 lakh crore rupees for fertilizers. If you add 1.05 lakh crore rupees provisioned as fertilizer subsidy in 2022-23 budget with 1.09 lakh crore rupees proposed now, it comes to about 2.14 lakh crore rupees. So I would be grateful if the Honorable Minister can explain how she is going to fill the gap of around rupees around 36,000 crore rupees. The next demand is about 30,000 crore rupees towards payment of LPG subsidy to OMCs and the subsidy under Ujjwala scheme.